it's going to be exciting just to have my family and friends, place where it all started for me, watching NBA Finals again.
Does it strike you as still a little
I'm
strange?
estimating 30 tickets, but hopefully we can get it down to 5.
Forget it.
Does it still strike you as a little strange? I mean, the team you grew up with, you got MVP, beating that team, now you're going back there again.
Is it a little weird? I mean, yeah, it's definitely a little. I think it's more weird for my friends, who are not playing for the Boston Celtics, but really grew up LA fans and are only Celtics because of me, Celtics fans because of me. So it's more weird for them and the family. But for me, I've accepted the Celtic tradition. I'm part of it. I'm here now, and I'm full-blown Celtic. So even though I grew up a fan of LA, that's no longer a fan, and it's just part. I just had to be a part of history. This is something I grew up watching. These series, this is the type of series that got me into basketball, watching Lakers versus Celtics.
What kind of things do they say to you? What kind of comments do you get?
What type of comments do I get?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really get anything from friends and family. They be sure to keep their mouth closed because they want tickets.
He was pretty vocal after the game the other night, saying that he wanted you guys, and it just feels like he's still snorting from that 2 years ago, even though they've won a title since. What do you think about that? That kind of helps you?
I think that's just the natural mentality. You lose to a team in the championship, and then have an opportunity to play that team again for again. I think it's just natural. I think if I was in this position, I'll probably feel the same way. But I feel that way regardless. Even though we won that, I want to play against LA. I want to go there and try to win the championship in my hometown again. Just the rivalry, period. Just the motivation of being in the championship. Just so many things motivate you for being in the finals, and I could just pretty much put all the things that's motivational for this series, put in the hat and just pick one. Just happy to be in the finals again.
Paul, what's it, Paul? Is this Lakers team and the one that you guys played in 2008?
Well, you talk about a team that's been together now for 3 years, who has championship experience, a lot more depth. Added Ron Artest, another guy who's an all-star. So they're confident, man. This team feels like this should be their 3rd championship in a row. So they're definitely better in that aspect, being that the guys been together and they're a lot more confident.
How was your team different from 2 years ago?
Well, we added some new pieces. We got the same starting 5, but we added some veteran key pieces for us, along with some guys that's been here that improved their game. Big improvement to the championship team is Big Baby, Rondo, Tony Allen. Those guys are major additions who play more in this title run than they did before. And with the addition of Rashid, who has a title, with the addition of Michael Finley, who has a title. So I think we have a little bit more depth than we have in the past.
What makes Artest so difficult?
It feels like if you had Kevin last year, you would have been there.
Say that again?
Is there a part of you that feels like if y'all had Kevin last year, like y'all would have played LA last year too?
Yeah, you can say that. That's the type of stuff right now that's being talked about in the barbershops, sports bars across America about what could have happened last year. But we can continue to debate that, but it didn't. So now we get a chance to see what happens this year.
Paul, you guys playing your best ball.
It's a big difference, man. You talk about the guy who we play most of our offense and defense through. He's a defensive leader, and we're a defensive team first. So, he means everything to what we try to do.
Well, Paul, are you playing your best?
Ron Artest, and what's your history with him?
We've been playing against each other in the playoffs since he was in Indiana. Just a great competitor, a guy who has been an all-defensive team, guy who I've matched up with over the last 10, 11 years. He's one of the best defenders I ever played against. He takes pride in that, just being able to lock down his opponents night in, night out. And we've had some battles, and it'll be a tough challenge. He's one of the great defenders the NBA has ever seen.
Is he about as physical?
What's that?
Is he about as physical a guy as you've had over the years?
He's the most physical player at that position, I would say, at the wing position. Even though he plays the forward and guard position, he plays you like a power forward center. He likes to bang you, get in your body, grab you, hold you, pull your shorts down. He's gonna try anything. You guys know that just from watching him over the years. He try anything just to try to get in his opponent's head. But I think just from playing against him over the years, I've become used to the things that he tries to do, and just I just try to go out there and play my game, not really get to the antics with him.
What would it mean to you to win a 2nd title?
It means everything. It's just further solidifying what I've done in my career in Boston. it can move me up the ranks as one of the top Celtic players of all time, and maybe in NBA history be winning another title.
Paul, what did the two